This week I was doing a little decluttering and staring at my overflowing bookshelf. I was ready to donate a few of these, and then I thought, well, maybe we can use them to make some paper flowers. Today we're taking the Bridges of Madison County and we're going to see if it makes a beautiful tulip. I am going to dye the paper just to make it a little more interesting. Create a center, we'll assemble the bloom and add leaves and see what we think of it. This might be the start of a whole new collection. Let's get going. I pulled out some pages, especially ones that had like special character names or the title, and I wanted to actually plan what the petal would look like before just dyeing the paper. So I'm purposely cutting out the petals exactly the pages that I want to capture. And I need 6 petals for every tulip I'm making. Some of the pages had pictures on them, but I think they're a little too dark. I'm going more with the titles. If I could get 6 petals of the book cover, it is a different kind of paper, but it might be worth it. I just love the colors on it. And actually this color, I'm gonna try to dye these so they'd actually all go together then. So now I'm ready to dye the book paper. I've been dying to use this new color, Canyon. I'm just gonna wet the whole petal in here. And then what I was thinking of going back and doing a little bit more toward the bottom. I think I could make it a little darker then and do a second dip just down the bottom. This is much better. It's not so stark white. So now I'm gonna deepen this color a fair amount. It's almost like I'm watercolor doing wet on wet. I just want some random shading. These petals are the book cover petals, and they are very waxy. I don't think they're gonna absorb any kind of color. I like that it took that stark white off of the back. So while the petals are drying, I wanted to get started on the centers. So first I'm just taking a piece of tissue paper. I had this already kind of dyed in a color, but any yellow tissue paper is perfect. And you're just gonna cut very thin strips. I'm guessing that's like 1/4 inch. And you're gonna need 6 for every tulip that you wanna make. Once you have all 6 cut out, you're just going to twist them. So once you've cut them out and twisted them, I want you to dunk one end. This is just some tacky glue, and this is black shiny stone sand. And I just dip it in the glue and then dip it in the sand, and it makes this little cute center for your stamen. So again, you're just dipping a tiny bit and covering it up with the sand. And then I just lay them on tin foil to dry. And the more glue, obviously, that you put on, the bigger the tip that you have. But see how nice they come out? So while all of these are drying, I'm going to prep the actual stem center. So for each flower, I'm using 3 20-gauge wires, and I cover one end like that, and I literally just twist. And then just to make sure that stays on there, I wrap a second piece of yellow floral tape down the stem a little bit, just like that. So for each tulip, you need to do 3 of these. So once you have all 3 of them done, you're going to take your green floral tape and wrap them together. This is a good way to practice your taping. Then you're going to grab your needle nose pliers, and you are going to bend these down a little like that. The last step is then we are going to attach all 6 of these around the stem. So again, I just like to put a little bit of glue on here just so that they stick on easier. And I like them to extend a good 1/2 inch almost. It's almost easier if you do them in pairs. And once you have all 6 on and at a height that you're happy with, then you can just tape around the end. Now once I have them taped, I can go back and kind of rearrange them. So now that the petals are dry, I wanted to try to shape them a little bit. And I originally tried to use my fondant tool, which I normally like to use, but it caused a lot of wrinkling and it just did not look well at all. So I'm really just using the curling tool. Okay, now we are ready to assemble one of these tulips. So I have one that I did not dye any of the colors. I have two that I did dye regular book paper, and then one is the book cover. So I'm just gonna spritz a little so that I don't rip my paper, and adding a little hot glue. This paper definitely doesn't have the structure that my custom tissue does, so I don't know how long these are gonna last. So for tulip, you're going to break the real estate around the stem into thirds. So you want to put 3 petals, so my third petal is gonna go right here. The paper is so soft, I don't really feel like I need to wet it because it's not even stiff enough to tear. So now you know how I always say, cover the cracks. So you're gonna cover the crack. And here's your next crack. And here's our last section. So I feel like it needs a little shaping here. So it's not really looking like a tulip. I guess the fondant tool gives it more of a cupping shape. This isn't too bad. Okay, let's see how the dyed one looks. I like it better, I think, with the dye. When you get all 6 petals in, I just put a little hot glue on the end of the floral tape, just to be sure. Okay, moment of truth. Are the Madison County tulips a success or a failure? This is the one that was the book cover. These are the 2 that we dyed the paper, and this is the plain paper. So what do you think? Did it work? Should I pull another book off the shelf? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, keep blooming, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our tutorials. Have a great week.